want to be conservative because mostly the school fees varies and averagely is around 2,500. And so if you do the costing, averagely you'll be looking at around 250 million to 300 million, which comes to about some $20 million. So you are looking at $20 million. And so that one is there. The source is replete.
How are you paying?
We have Get Fund. Last year, Get Fund was supposed to accrue 7.9 billion Ghana cedi. The 7.9 billion Ghana cedi, 3.9 was allocated to education. The rest, they claim is being collateralized. And so what we are going to do is to decollateralize the 4 billion, or as it were, restructure the collateralization of 4 billion, decap the 3.9 billion that we are supposed to allocate, so that we would be able to make in more resources for this. You are paying 300 million, and you have a fund that is about 7.9 billion worth. It shouldn't be a problem. Annual inflow of 7.9 billion. That should be an easy thing.
So Get
Fund alone.
So the sole source as of now is Get Fund.
So Get Fund alone can solve this. But even granted that Get Fund is not available, we believe that if we are able to streamline government's expenditure, we would be able to make a lot of resources available for this. For example, let me give you some details of the allocation that we give to pre-tertiary education. So the pre-tertiary education allocation, which you just displayed on your screen, are you aware that 96% of that amount goes into free SHS? And are you aware that out of the 96% that goes into free SHS, 70% goes into food, buying food for the schools? And are you aware that that 70%, the contrast for the supply of the food, goes to less than 10 people in this country who buy all the food and distribute across the country? And I'm sure yesterday you heard President Mahama announce that the feeding of the schools will be sent back to the schools so that it would be a way of re-engineering and reactivating the local economy of the areas where the schools are built. And so all those are things that when we structure very well, it will be able to release more resources to do the work that we are going to do.
Now let's